Alright guys, we're back here in Divinity 2. Oh, I turned off my mods earlier to check something out. Get those back on. Yeah, continue. Yeah, I had that problem where it kept saying I had my add-ons enabled so I couldn't get achievements. I just went back earlier and I shut them off and went and played, and I wasn't getting that pop-up anymore, which kind of aggravates me, but I'm actually enjoying the blacksmith class so far, so not too worried about it. Alright, let's get my buckethead self out of here. Yes, I'm sure to get out of the tutorial spot. So before the definitive edition came out, this is where you started. Like those chairs that you started out in are right here. What's this? We have too long presumed source as a virtuous part of civil society. Yet we need look no further into the past than the Source King's reign to understand the havoc such magics may wreak. One day another order must follow in the Source Hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers must be muted? Why is it written like that? Okay. The new model of Source Callers provided by Redaman is proving most effective. Alright. Don't want that. Take that. Always take gold. Wow, this is just so exciting, I know. Just completely looting this place, but I don't care. It must be done. Oh, a gold cup, I can sell that. Order and pestle. Java skull. Nothing looks too worth my time over here. Alright, let's go speak to this mean woman.
Why, there you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash.
See what I'm saying? She's evil. Downright evil. Okay.
In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Little accident in the cargo deck. I might do that. Lean in and whisper that the Magister below deck suffered a fatal encounter. Nah, not gonna do that. Mused at the room shape, you can tell you're on a Lucian-class frigate. But why? Well, that's quite obvious. Now that you're up, you'd like to bathe and dine. Yes, since we're role-playing, we're gonna have to go with this.
Oh dear, I'm afraid you're a long way from home, milord. A long way from the little bells that make footmen come a-running.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits.
Aha.
And if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good.
Whatever. Should I mention? Yeah, let's.
She frowns and peers at you closely,
Tell her
resting
that
the back
he's
of
dead.
one hand on your forehead and taking your pulse with
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep. Just take it easy.
Alright, well, she's crazy. Let's get out of here. Let's read the book. The Source King insists there are no magics too foul, even those that would block or even remove the source within an individual. I delight in his madness. It is an invitation to manipulate all which we once believed immutable. He provides all manner of experimental subjects. Text beneath lists a series of hexes. Alright. Let's get out of here.
Good God! There's been a murder here.
Yep, see what's going on. And lo and behold, there's been a murder.
Into this room?
Or was he already here?
Poetry book. Don't think I could really get anything from there. Yeah, not much going on here. Other than some people that would tell me that there's been a murder and I should probably step back. Well, that was a waste of time. Aha! My bedroll. And here's how it works. Just click on it. And voila, you're healed. And then you get the rested perk. Lemonade. Always grab food when you can.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure
And
you
here's Sibyl. We're gonna pick her up.
An
Speak to her.
elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
She shakes her head.
Game for one, I'm afraid. Rolling dice, deciding fates.
She eyes you quite serious.
Not the future, no, but I can read the past in flesh.
Oh
One
yeah.
of the perks of being an
If you
elf,
didn't know
you
that,
see.
elves
I'm
in
quite
this
good at
game,
it too.
they have the ability to eat dead flesh and like relive a piece of whoever's died's memories. And in this game, they can also gain some of the skills that that person had. So it's always good in your party to have an elf with you for that reason.
I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue. Efficient.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, you're finding the cellar door ajar. Instead of trying to escape, you snuck into the There you stood as a magister walked in, still hungry, feeling a mighty fool.
Admit wide-eyed. That's
Of course
exactly
it is.
right.
The truth's right there. But don't you worry, darling. I don't lick and tell.
She
Yeah,
smiles.
it's probably best to
Just-
take my leave. Yeah, I'm not gonna really deal with him. I don't think I'm gonna take him, Ivan with me.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
Some more stuff I can loot, and there, got some gold.
My prince.
There we go.
The cook bows slightly and wipes her hands on her gruel-stained garb.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I didn't expect... Well, anyway, whether I had more than cornmeal and rotting roots to serve, I'd concoct something more fitting for one of your stature.
Wave
She
her away.
rolls her eyes.
We are trying to roleplay as the Red Prince, and he's a dick. Just gotta deal with it.
Insufferable.
Probably take her with me as well. Alright.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
Enough of that. Well, here's Fane.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every... He reaches out, flicks a finger against one of your scales, and rubs his chin.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
7 years? What an infinitesimal period! Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some... You have my apologies. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once. Ah, yes. The niceties.
Continue.
My name is Fane. I am a scholar from... Well, I am a seeker of knowledge. It is pleasurable to meet you. Hardly. I've been reading this one for several minutes, and I have yet to find a single insight into the mysteries. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Let's do lizard.
Most unusual. And if it's not too rude to suggest... No. I want to know about the Celestial. This text tells me that they created all creatures. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the... Of course you don't have any useful information. Now please, run along.
Shug, take my leave. Let's get out of here.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far?
There we go.
He tugs the collar of his uniform and chuckles.
Sorry you're upset, sir. But we all wear what we wear for a reason.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
head on in now, William.
Yeah, yeah. Excuses, excuses. Like wearing a uniform is the same as wearing a collar that that mutes your source. Requisition, okay.
I strongly suspect you know all about it.
Do you? Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
You start stealing all the food. No, 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 no. Give me the ham. Alright, that should do it.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her.
So you admit it then?
Yes, I did. But of course,
She turns her head and looks at you.
there are others whose lives must...
Good God! The woman's you there, sorcerer! Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because
She reaches for her collar and
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come.
she smiles with wicked
Precisely.
Yep, and she's crazy as hell. And everybody's dead. Except for me, which is, you know, for plot purposes.
What's happened?
I'm sure my bucket saved me. Yep, we're gonna equip the big piece of wood. Not really worried with any of that. Oh, I think I have some more things in my journal. Getting armed. Okay, flee the ship. Find someone to help remove your source collar. Great. Find a kin dreamer. Merryweather. Confessing to murder. Okay. Led by Lucian's son, Alexander, the dominant magistrates of the Divine Order are rounding up sorcerers for exile. Of course they are. Yeah, mine are better. Anything over here? Yeah, I don't think. No, I don't think so. I think I got everything. Alright, time to get out of here, guys. And for more plot purposes, all of the Magisters are dead. You know, for reasons. All the important characters somehow magically survive, but nobody else. Gotta love some good plot, right? Even the sheep is dead. So sad. I guess that's all of them. Might as well just loot everything while you can. Alright, chunk of flesh. And we're gonna make our elf friend eat it. Because there's nothing wrong with that.
The hatch is blocked.
Oh,
To
damn
find
it.
another way.
Wasn't even paying attention where I was. Let's get out of here. Getting in some action because I know this was coming.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. Damn! That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards. God damn it! Need to get off this this wreck and quick.
Yes, yes you do. But first, I'm gonna take my time and loot everything. Because, I mean, what else would you do in a situation like this? You certainly wouldn't escape as quickly as possible. Why do these people have nothing on them?
It's blazing. Something's pounding on the hull.
Yeah, I know where that leads, and that leads into there. And since I'm not undead, there's no reason for me to even attempt it. Because there's that death fog stuff in there. And it doesn't kill the undead, but for a regular person it does. Alright. Which, you know, I'm in fact a lizard, but whatever. Alright. No, I did pick up that. Is that better? No. Show that in there. Alright. Should be good. Yeah, get me out of here.
I need to get
Yes, get to kill people. Put down some shrapnel, because why not? Intern. Alright, one's dead. There we go. Throw my rubber mallet at it, and then kill it. Simple as that. There we go. Loot the bodies. Don't leave anything behind. And they're all dead.
a lifeboat. That means there's still a chance.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
Exactly, I think everybody's heard
The
that one.
dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
Said there were other people down there.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Call the dwarf a coward.
Right over there. You can go.
You're gonna be the death.
And the only reason I'm saving them is because I want to take them with me. Go down there. Thank you.
Walk, get yourself off the ladder. There's a boat. Wait! Void broken!
Nice. Surprised it's not enough to kill you.
These beardless bugs won't sink the ship on my watch.
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary.
There you go. Dang, you killed that one fast.
Let the games begin.
So I like taking Loche with me. Or Losh, however you pronounce her name. She can really do some damage, especially early game. I'm kind of confused why you would use Flesh Sacrifice right there.
I've faced worse.
Alright, that should end it.
I hear something. It's
Away! The sea's
Man,
hungry.
she
We don't
tries
have
to
much
speak, but can only gape as she clutches bloody bubbles froth from her mouth.
Yep, you get to die. I don't want to loot you, so just go ahead. Go ahead and die. There's nothing wrong with that. She was mean. Survival of the fittest out here. Let that play out. And I'm dead.
I have plans.
But for plot purposes, of course, I live.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Oriven.
Pretty sure we're gonna have to kill that guy eventually, because why not? Alright, I think getting here on Fort Joy is gonna be a good place to stop and take a little bit of a break, but I will be back later to continue on with this Red Prince playthrough. And yeah, so it's over now. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and come back next time.